So I realized something extremely powerful the other day. So powerful. And it's so simple. And it's actually surprises me that a lot of people don't realize this because it's actually so simple, but yet so powerful. I was walking somewhere. I was going somewhere. I forgot what I was doing. And then I saw somebody that had something on that I personally wouldn't wear. And I thought to myself, I was like, man, this person looks like a clown. And then in that moment, I realized something. I said, wait, I thought this about this person, but they'll never know that, and it doesn't matter. I thought this about this person, but they're still doing what they're doing. I had this thought about this person, but they're completely unaffected by it. It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna say it to them. I'm gonna forget about this, and they're never gonna know what I thought because it doesn't matter what I think about that person. Like, are you following what I'm saying? Goes the same thing for anything in life. People are gonna have thoughts about you, but they don't matter. My thought about that person didn't affect them at all. Now let's put it in this scenario. Let's say that same person was getting ready to wear that fit, and then they started thinking, oh man, what if people, say things about me or think things about me, or, oh man, and then they don't wear it. Now they're not doing something that they want to do. Now they're not living for themselves because they're living for other people. So that other people don't criticize them or other people don't think about them or say something about them. But we just proved that what I thought about that person in my head didn't even matter. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Bro, what people think about you doesn't affect anything at all. Your mind is the one that creates, oh, they think this, and then what? Because we never really go to that next step. We always think, oh, if I do this, they're going to think this. So what if they think this? So what if they think that? What's going to happen next? Nothing. Because the majority of times when people stop themselves from doing something or stop themselves from pursuing something or wearing something or saying something, they're thinking, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm scared that this person's going to say X or this person's going to think X. But what they say or think literally doesn't affect anything in your head. Your head is the one that's creating all these things in your mind. Oh, they're gonna think this, but I don't want them to think I'm this, or they're gonna say this and this is gonna hurt me, or they're gonna think this, but it really doesn't though. What other people think literally doesn't do anything. They just think it and then that's it. What other people say literally doesn't do anything. They just say it and then that's it. But it's human nature for humans to care about what other people think. It's human nature for humans to want to be accepted by other people, which is why people do certain things. And a lot of people try and live the same way as other people because they want to be accepted. But this is something that, let's say the average person cares 8 out of 10 about what people think or, things that happen in life. Let's say the average person cares 8 out of 10 about what people think about them. I feel like not caring about what happens in life or not caring about what people think about you is actually a skill that you can get better at and you can master. I feel like I started my life as like a 5 out of 10. Like, I never really was the type of person that cared so much about what people say about me or people think about me. I just always did me for the most part. So let's say I started out life as a 5 out of 10 on how much I care about what people think. Throughout my life, I've realized certain strategies or taught myself certain strategies that help me to not care even more. Not just about what people think, but just about things that happen in life. Things that happen in life. And I'm going to go over these strategies with you because it literally is a skill you can master. And if you master this skill of not caring what people think or not caring about what happens to you in life, you will build extreme mental strength. It's a tool to help you build mental strength. And because you build that mental strength, it will allow you to accomplish things in life. And it will take away a lot of people's fears. So the first thing, which I think is probably the most beneficial strategy that I've realized to not caring about what happens in life, not caring about what people think is, do I have control over this situation? Do I have control of what that person thinks? In life, I'm really at the point now where if I don't have control over it, I don't care about it at all. Oh, this is gonna happen to you. Or, oh man, it's like, let me think of an example. Let's say we're in an elevator, and then the elevator gets stuck, and we're stuck in there for like 2 hours waiting for people to come fix it. Most people are gonna be complaining. They're gonna be like, oh my God, like, I can't believe this. Like, they're gonna be upset. They're gonna start getting emotional. But me, I truly will not care at all, because this is my logic. There's nothing I could do about this. It's out of my control. So what am I complaining for? What am I getting angry for? What am I getting upset for? It's out of my control. There's nothing I could do. So all of those other things are going to make the situation worse. Complaining is just going to make the situation worse. Getting angry is just going to make the situation worse. So why would I care that this happened? It's out of my control. Like, bruh. And I feel like also when you've had a hard life, this helps you to not care about the things that most people care about. Like, I remember, I've been in like 4 car crashes my whole life. I remember on the third one, I really just did not care. At the first time, I was like, man, like the first time I cared the most. And then the second time, it was like, oh, bro, whatever. And the second time it was like, damn, and then the third time I was like, all right, here we go with this again. And I just went through the same process that I went through the other 2 times. Like, all the BS insurance, whatever. And I didn't care. I didn't get mad. I was just like, bro, it is what it is. This happened. Because it's out of my control. A lot of people's anxiety in life comes from thinking about things or worrying about things or reacting to things that are out of their control. It's literally a waste of time. It's the same thing as me being upset that there's 24 hours in a day. Let's just say I'm mad. There's 24 hours in a day. I wish there was more hours in a day. It's out of my control. It's literally the same thing as that elevator situation I told you. Or maybe it's the same thing as if your boyfriend or girlfriend is cheated on you. Or it's the same thing as if whatever happens, it's out of your control. So complaining about it, getting emotional about it, reacting to it, literally is a waste of time, and it doesn't make sense. So that's the first thing. That's the first strategy I really realized and taught myself. Second strategy is think about, will this matter in a year? What I'm worrying about, will this matter in a year? Like, let's say you have a big presentation in class, or you have a sports competition coming up and you're so scared, you're nervous, you're so, oh my God, what if I bomb? What if I, do bad? Think about the worst case scenario that you're imagining in your mind and think, will this matter in 1 year? Will this matter in 1 year that I bomb this presentation? No, it will not. Will this matter in 1 year if I have one bad game or one bad performance? No, it will not. Will this matter in 1 year if that my girlfriend broke up with me? It shouldn't. Maybe for some people it'll still be on that, but it shouldn't. So if it's not gonna matter in something as small as a year, why would you care? You know it's not gonna matter. So why are you getting so worked up about it? Why are you putting so much emotion to something that you know is not gonna matter? If it's not something that's gonna matter in like 5, 10 years, you shouldn't be worrying about it. If it's something that's not going to change the trajectory of your life in a serious way, you shouldn't be worried that much about it. What's the third strategy? The third strategy that I figured out, which I've recently been really working on this one, is think about, do you even care about the people who you're worried about? Like, let's say you're about to go to school and you want to wear this outfit and you really like it, and then you're like, oh, but what if Jessica says something, or what if he says something and makes fun of me? What if they say that this fit is, what if they try to roast me? Bro, do you even care about those people? Really think about this. Do you really care about those people? I gave this advice to somebody the other day. They had a presentation in class and they were asking the group chat, they were like, bro, like, what do I do? My heart's beating so fast, I'm about to present. And I was like, do you really care about anybody that's in that class? If any of those people in that class disappeared, would you even remember that they exist? Do you care about them? Do you have any sort of emotional attachment to them? No. So then why do you care what they think about you? Really think about that. It's like a lion. A lion wouldn't care what a hyena thought about him. A lion wouldn't care what an elephant thought about him. So why are you, because he doesn't care about those things. So why are you caring or worried so much about what person X is going to say about you when you don't even care about them? Why does their opinion emotionally affect you when you know that you don't care about them? It doesn't make sense. And this is, obviously it's hard. Like I said, it's a skill you have to master. But when you really rationalize the stuff in your head, it makes it get easier and easier. I'm like, yeah, I really don't care about them. So what if I do bad and they laugh or say something? I don't care what they think. I don't care about them at all. So why should I care what they think? You should really be rationalizing these things in your mind. If you don't care about them and they don't care about you, their opinion does not matter. It's like, and this is the hardest one for a lot of people to stomach, because even if you know you don't care about them, you know they don't care about you, most people, they still get affected emotionally by the things that people think or say about them. So there's that one. Next strategy. If you were on your deathbed, would you regret that choice? Now, what do I mean by this? A lot of people, they'll stop themselves from pursuing a certain dream or starting this business or just going after something. They'll stop themselves from doing that because they're worried about, like I said, they're worried about what other people are going to think if they fail. They're worried about what other people are going to think for them trying it. What if they make fun of me for trying to start this business? What if they tell me it's not going to work? What if my parents this isn't what they want me to do? If you are on let's look at the two scenarios. You followed your dream and then you succeeded. You got everything you ever wanted. Or you didn't follow your dream and you ended up living a life that somebody else wanted you to live. Or you ended up living a life because you were scared of what people are going to say if you tried to follow your dreams. Well, let's make it more realistic. You start following your dreams. People talk about you. People say, oh, no, you can't do this, or it's not going to work, whatever, for the first couple months, maybe first couple years. And you eventually achieve it. Or you just give up on your dreams because you want to avoid all that and you're scared, your ego can't take it. On your deathbed, which path would you have wanted more? Would you have wanted the path where you went through it for the first year or two and then you eventually got it? Or you just backed down and were scared because you were scared of what they were going to say? Obviously, you're going to be happier and more fulfilled with the path where you followed your dreams and you didn't care what they say. These are all strategies that I use, like, because obviously it still comes to my mind sometimes. Oh, what if this person would, like, I'm not like a robot. Like, those thoughts still come to my mind. They still come to everybody's mind. But the difference between the two types of people is the one type of person is gonna say, all right, what if this person thinks this? And then they're gonna rationalize it with these strategies. And then they're gonna realize they don't care. Or the other person is gonna say, oh my God, what if they laugh? Or, oh, like, what if they say this? Or, oh. And then they care, and then they don't live the life that they really wanna live. So these are strategies that I use, because I feel like right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much I care about what people think or things that are out of my control, I'm at like a 2, 3 for real, because like I really don't care what other people say or think about me. And this is another thing, it's a bonus strategy. If you made it to the end of the video, bonus strategy. I feel like a lot of celebrities and people are so anxious. You always talk about celebrities having anxiety or, you know, depression because of all these things people say about them or what they've done. And if you're, this is the bonus right here. If you're truly proud of what you do or what you have done, nothing that anybody can say to you is gonna affect you. Like, if I'm like, this is why I started to switch up kind of my content, because I realized I want to present myself in like the professional that I am, and you know, I want to be very proud of the work that I put out. Not to say that I wasn't proud before, but I feel like I wasn't presenting myself in the most professional way, which I like to be as a professional. So if I blew up and I know and I'm proud of my work and I know that I have good intentions and I didn't do anything that's out of my morals, why would I care what people say? They'd be like, oh, what you said is stupid. Okay. Or, oh, okay. Because I know deep down I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the work I put in. And I didn't compromise my morals to get to that position. But these celebrities, they compromised their morals. These celebrities, they did things that they didn't want to do to get to their position of fame. A lot of these celebrities, they, on camera, they get humiliated in certain acts that they do or certain movie roles that they take. They get humiliated on camera, or entertainers that they do all types of crazy stuff to get the notoriety that they get. So of course you feel self-conscious whenever people say things about you, because you know deep down in yourself that that's not even you. That's something that your PR team or manager or management made you do, or your sponsor made you do. So that's not even really you. So you're not really proud of the work that you put out. Which is why a lot of celebrities feel anxiety, they're depressed, they're not really happy, because that's not really them. If you're really proud of what you do and you're proud of the work that you put in as a person, and you're proud of yourself and you have confidence in yourself, nothing that anybody can say to you will break that confidence or will affect you, because you know who you are deep down. And I feel like that's probably the most important one, the bonus tip for the ones who stay to the end. The bonus tip. Do things that are within your morals. Don't compromise your morals. As long as you're proud of what you've done and proud of yourself, nothing anybody can say to you should affect that at all. So that's the video. I gave 5 tips. How to stop caring what people think. How to stop caring about things that are out of your control. Yeah. Let's see you guys next time.